Merry Christmas, everybody. I am back again with another one, and Lawsuit Jerry is out here picking up some food for the wife and kids. They wanted pizza, but I'm like, you know what? That's not the place to be, to have a pizza right about now. You know, you gotta have some kind of meat in your belly besides cheese and bread. So, that's the way I see it. But, man, wonderful weekend, but it's been cold, windy, raining with a little bit mix of snow. Man, like it is right now, raining. Y'all see it, wipers is running, but the temperature don't drop down to like 32. So that's kind of cold outside right now. But, man, I was looking at the radar this morning with the snow coming in, but I guess it wasn't close enough for it to fall down to really see it. But I saw just a little bit, not too much. So that was pretty good. As long as we ain't got no snow, we good, you know. But it's just rainy and cold. It's more sit back and watch a lot of TV shows, stuff like that. But this channel is about something else different. I want to share something with you guys out there, and you ladies, and your kids that's out there. You're watching this video. I got a call yesterday to one of my family members, explained to me what was going on, and I guess one of the sons decided to be disrespectful to the parents, you know, and I kind of put it down on him. You know, I'm like, how would you feel if you don't have your parents here like I don't? I think about my parents every day, but I was never disrespectful towards my parents, okay? We hardly got any whoopings at all. We got punished, you know, but not too many whoopings at all. But when you start getting up in that age in 30s and 40s and then you want to disrespect your family, it's wrong. You know, that's why I can always say, you need to hug your loved ones at all times. Tell them you love them every single day. You know, like me, I get my sister on my phone. She call me every day. She tell me she love me every day. On the phone, every single day. You know, my younger brother that's out here with me, him the same way. Love him, give him a hug, you know, and you show him nothing but love. But now these days, some kids don't say that to their parents at all. And you guys need to get out there and do that. If you got a problem with your mother and father, you need to start squashing that stuff. You know, let it go. Be a better person. And just tell them you love them, you care about them. You know? Like I told the young man yesterday, you're the oldest son out of 5 kids. You know, you gotta know how to say, I'm the one that's carrying this torch. It's still lit. I'm not gonna let this torch go out for nothing. So you don't let that torch go out for nothing. If you let it go out, put it down, or put it into somebody else's hand and let them continue carrying their torch. You know, because parents really don't have to do anything else for you. It's your job to do for yourself. They got you here. They raised you. They put clothes on you. You know, they fed you. Trying to make sure you stay out of trouble. Put you through college. You get out, you get a job. Start making money. But then again, your ego in your head starts saying, you know what? I ain't got to do nothing for my parents. Ain't nobody looking for you to do nothing for your parents. Just show them some love. Only thing you gotta do is just say, hey, I love you. That's it. No money, no house, no car. I don't need all that. All I'm looking for is saying, I love you. That's all they want. It's from you. And some people don't see that. You know, don't see it at all. It hurts my feeling when they do that. I tell you, I wish my mother and father was still here. You know, I wish they was still here, but they did some bad things. They didn't live long to be here. I don't hold that against them. I don't hold that against them at all. They had fun doing what they want to do in life. Alright, like we all doing. We having fun, doing what we like to do in life, to keep going. But God didn't say we're going to stay here forever. You know, he just said make your life a better way than what you can. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to be a bad person out there and ain't going to do nothing for yourself, you're not going to be here for long. I want to be here for another, 30 more years if I can. I want to see my girls graduate, go to college, get out, make their money, and sit back and say, I love you, Daddy. Or I love you, Mama. That's all I want. I want nothing else from you. You know? As long as you take care of your kids the same way. Do them the same way we do you. You raise them the same way we raise you. I can sit back and say, yeah, I raised my girls to the good point. I'm not going to sit there and say I didn't raise them to a good point, but I know I did. Because they still here. And some people don't see that. Some people don't. Most of the kids don't see that. But you need to get out there and do the right thing. If your parents still living, give them a hug more than 5 minutes, 10 seconds, whatever it takes. But you need to do that. And the ones that lost their parents, I'm sorry, they're not here. I wish they was still here. No, but God said it was their turn. It was time for them to go home to their other house, you know, and live on. So, I got an uncle right now that's not doing too good. Might not make it. I don't know. You know, and it hurts, you know. But it's hard to sit back and say, oh man, he's still here, but that's good. You know what I'm saying? But some people are sitting back like, oh, I don't know why he's still sitting here. He should have been gone. We don't do that. We sit here and we pray and hope that he still be here with us. I'm not looking for no one to pass on. I'm looking for someone to keep on living. Get better. Get out the place where they at and get back to their home. If home is not good, you need to just get up and move on to somewhere else. If it's not good there, you want a better life? Move on somewhere else. Because in your own hometown might be the worstest town you ever live in. But if you can be anywhere else, and that can be a bad town to be into, you know what I'm saying? Or it can be a better place, but it's up to you to make it better. Alright? And at the town, it's you to make it better. Town ain't got nothing to do with it. It's the people that live in the town that make it a better place to be or to live a better life. You know, like me. I'm in Joliet, Illinois. Been here all my life. I tell you 100%, I hate the place because I ain't been out of the state of Illinois all my life. Never. No more than Indiana. That doesn't really count. Chicago doesn't really count. St. Louis don't count, you know? Those are the places that I've been. What? I rephrase that. I've been to Philadelphia twice, but it's not a place that I want to be. I don't want to be there. I want to be somewhere else different. So, to make my life a lot better, enjoy life the way my parents did. They travel around the world, you know. Aunties, uncles did the same thing. But I need to find a way to do that too. And most people that's out here that's living in the same hometown ain't never been nowhere like me. But gotta do what we gotta do. Like my homeboy CJ on 32. He's out there enjoying himself. I'm loving it. I think it's like I sit back and watch his videos all the time. Here in Dallas, Texas. I'm loving the views, the videos that he putting out there every single day. Stunning Reese out there with him, you know. You got Queen Tay, you know, and a couple other people that's out there with him. But they enjoying life. the best way they can. You know what I'm saying? You got to. You got to get out there and enjoy your life. If you don't, you'll be like Lawsuit Jerry, stuck in Illinois. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Lay down and watch TV all day. Or sit there and eat in the kitchen all day, getting fat, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to gain that weight. So I've been cutting back on my eating. But them guys get out there and they do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? And you can do it too. I can do it. You know what I'm saying? I just got to get up and do it. So, many times I used to tell my auntie out there in California, I'm coming out there, I'm coming out there. Lawsuit Jerry never made it out there. Every time I talk to her, I'm coming. Never made it. But it's time for me to pick it up and just get out there and start visiting my aunties and my uncles that's still living. By me sitting there FaceTiming them on Facebook, it's not the same. But I always tell them I love them all the time. Alright? They don't call me Lawsuit Jerry. They don't call me Jerry. They call me by my nickname. And I accept that. Because they older than me. So I can't sit there and say, hey, you can't call me that anymore. I'm a grown man. No. Just be quiet and let them do it. So I let them do it. Even my sister called me by my nickname. So I let them do it. It don't bother me. But I just trying to tell you guys that the elders, I gotta respect them. And you gotta respect them too. If you don't, if they leave you, you're gonna catch hell. And you're really gonna catch it. And I'm glad that young man called his mom this morning and told her that he was sorry. He squashed everything. He told her he loved her. And everything worked out fine. And when she called me back, she was like, thank you, brother, from getting next to him, talk to him, to let him know what's going on. Yeah, he cried over the phone, and he apologized. But I'm guarantee you, I don't want to see that happen again. Because if it happens again, next time I see him, it won't be nice. I'm not going to put my hands on him, but it won't be nice. And I got one more phone call to make because of that. So, if they can't be grown about it and be strong about it, stay out of their life. Don't go around them. Don't call them. But I will get to that person. And I will let that person know. You need to squash it. Whatever it is. Tell them you love them. Alright? If they're not there for you, it's not their fault. It's your fault. You got to take care of that. Y'all 3,000 miles away from each other. She can't be there all the time. Take care of your problems. You know what I'm saying? And do the right thing. So, one more phone call I got to make today. And it's going to be, it might be kind of ugly, but I'm not going to let them get a chance to say anything over the phone. So when I tell them like this, hey, don't say a word. You wait till I finish talking. When I say it's okay for you to talk, then you talk. But when I'm talking, you be quiet and listen. If you can't follow those rules while your parents are here, then stay away. That's all I'm looking for. But I got through one. I got to get through the other one. And last time I saw my niece out here, she got mad at me. Oh well. But I'm not afraid to pick up the phone and call her back and talk to her. I'm not afraid to tell her I love her because she's my niece. Alright? But she's going to start saying that word to her mother every day. When she do call, you should be saying that to her. She ain't got to say it to you. You should be saying it to her. Make her feel good. You know what I'm saying? Feel better. Because she's getting older. We're not going to be here forever. And she's afraid because y'all ain't got y'all stuff together. Get y'all stuff together. Then she'll feel safe. You know? A lot of people don't say it that way. No, but it is what it is. But Lawsuit Jerry gonna get up off of here and get inside and feed the family. That's what I wanted to share with you guys because I never had to go through that. Because I told my parents every single day I loved them. Gave them a hug. Even though my father was a 6'9" guy, big guy, you know, a little scared, but I still gave him a hug every day. When he got up for work, got up in the morning for work to go to work. When he got off for work to come home, gave him a hug. And when I lay down, before I lay down for bed, I tell him I love him. And my mother the same way. My mother was no more than 5 feet tall lady. 5 feet tall, weighed 190 pounds. So, yes, I did just that. Before I even got my first car, at the age of 27, as a grown man, no license, I didn't have no license, but she gave me a car, a brand new car. So that made me push myself to go get my license. So yes, I got a lot of stuff through my parents, just like everybody's doing for their kids. They bought me cars, you know, put me into an apartment, had me pay the rent until I be able to pay for my own rent, you know, when I got the job and stuff like that. But all the money that I saved up, I gave to my parents. But when my parents passed away, all that money came back to me because I didn't know they saved my money. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know they did that. So they gave me an opportunity to find me another place to move in better, you know, and keep on doing the things I want to do with a car, fix them up, put rims on them, and I've been doing it ever since. You know, they gave me a chance to grow up, to be able